Regular with Will here. Water is life, my friends. It is World Water Day. And right now I'm at the shores of Lake Ontario. Looking north at the glorious water. I love this body of water. Well, we're gonna go for a walk. I invite you to join me to help celebrate World Water Day. Gonna go take a walk over by Lake Eastman. It's a little quieter. So we gotta cross the street. See, it's quieter already. And it's almost 70 degrees. Super warm on March 22nd. Every year, March 22nd is World Water Day. Bringing awareness to clean water, how it's vital to everyone, what we can do to help keep our water clean, drinkable, available. Regardless of those intentions. I would simply like to walk, share the beauty of water, speak some light language, do a water blessing. And enjoy the reminders of beauty in this world. As I go up and I make my way onto the path, see, it's much quieter now. But Lake Ontario wanted to be a part. I'm curious as to how muddy it's going to be on the trail. Not that I'm worried about walking in the mud. My shoes collect rocks. So every once in a while I have to reach down and pluck the rocks out. It is the second full day of spring, depending on what time zone you're in. So we'll be going down over here. Apparently we're going down a new way, because I normally go down over there. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with newness. Spring is the new season, the season of the new. So we'll point over here. Oh, look, there's still ice on the pond over here. On Durand Lake. Let me see if I can zoom in. Apparently not while I'm filming. I guess. Kutura hataara hasahana kiyatiara. Katiarana hatakataguru husokazwa. Shishishia nananaharia tatikena. In Rochester, some of the trees are starting to bud, and the crocuses are starting to come up. Showing signs of new life. We're in no hurry. So I invite you to sit back. Maybe you're on a walk while listening and watching. It's interesting that Spirit wanted this water blast as to closer to Lake Ontario, where it's breezier and chillier than any of the other creeks or streams, or the Genesee, where it's definitely warmer. See, here's some ice. It just means this is a shady area. Arhataka sananirata Shashahanana Hatakitiara Sanana Okohosha Atariarana Kisa Atara Aranayarati Sahasakasisya Niarar Niahartaha. And there's some life for the ducks. Some greenery is already available for the ducks to eat. See, and there's a little bit of mud. But it's not the gushy kind of mud, so we're good to go. Otherwise I'd have to jump over it, walk around it, or just deal with it. Here we go. Here we got some light codes here. We have some reflective light codes. Takaharatati takaskana hariata. Shushuku unanawa atiyarahana hiska. Ishahata tatira tata. Remember that you are the light and you are the reflection of the light. and receiving the light codes of awesomeness, Nihokuta Tiaranarea Tatakaska, illuminating our true authentic selves. Nihakatia Tanahatakaskahi Sisiarata Anahari Haratakuhu Shasha Atakiatia Takaskahi Shashahanani Toto Orohoka Achiaranaha Yaratakahai Nitoko Awahatsa Sisi Arta Kanahaisis Hiorota. Okay, we'll keep the camera on the water. Kanani yata atana here. Katati takasana hatakuta. Kishishahati tiarana hatiyara. Sohokata. Ashahati tiana hayata. Kutananari yarata tiarata kuha. Shashakai hananari yaratata. Yes, and feel free, any of you who want to jump on this log and play and walk out, it is totally okay. It is totally okay for you to do so, for you to play with the universe. Isa hatananara, isa atakihi, isa hanananiriata, and I'm gonna watatira while I try to hold the camera. Isa hatakuta ana hatahia, kocha atiniya. Okay, well, we'll stay here because the ducks were here. You come back. I'm leaving. Niokata atana hiata yuko. Ishoko tarihanaisa. One stayed. One female mailer. Dikawatana as I walk backwards. I so want to go for a swim. Kitiarana hatitiatana atikituku isha atahatirana. As this tree upended itself during one of the rain and windstorms 2 or 3 years ago, I can't remember. Oh my goodness! Look at the geese. Nibbling and eating. Niakata ariharata arskanahaya sisiata yitikia. Kaanaha sisihana. Enjoying a little bit of life. A little bit of water. And more ice. Welcome to Rochester. Eventually the ice will melt. Katitara hanahesiya. Kutakahara hatata anahasisiya. Katihiska hana haura wato kuchaya tatina niyarana. Nihawahana haya tatia takai he kucha ananar tiro. I guess they're protecting their territory. Ukunanarata, thanks for sharing. We're gonna bypass the trail. Leaves are a little slippery. So mindful placement of the feet. Iknihata arahata kaskahe. Niokota awarata haskana hiara titiara. Sanananiara tanana hirduku. And some deer droppings. Nihokatare niara. More evidence of life. Akashishihata takuru huradi tianata kaskahi. Nirora kaharwatitirian. Now you see why this is one of my favorite spots. Nihokatara hanananira. It's peaceful. It's got water. It's got life. It has trees. Nihakatiatia nanaria raha. Kachaata tananaha tatiti. Kuchaawaha tatanirara. Sahananirata. And on a day like today, it has sun and it's warm. Niaka aha nahata ate. Kachiha nananahara toko. Sahaya katsiara nahayato. And the footprints here simply show all the people who also enjoy this. Niokochar wanananiara tatiaraha. Sahakata warahananarisa. And there are some insects out already. Hisawata achika sisia. Niakananare ata hasakawata togurwarha. Sahashia. Natakahia nahasisiata. Where do you go? Where do you go that makes you feel at ease, that helps you feel at ease? A woodpecker, a dog, a giana harisatiyata, more geese. And 2 swans. Nihoasa he hakaihe. Nia kahanananiriarata. In German, the swan is called Hamsa. Hamsa is 5. Nia kunananiriatanarsko hoyeshishukua. And Hamsa, or the swan, is also symbolic of the highest aspects of ourselves. The beautiful soul that's within us, our true, authentic selves. I don't believe that our higher selves are that guilty conscience that says you shouldn't have done that, you shouldn't have done that. No, that's the programming. I believe our higher selves are our own inner guiding light. With no judgment, our higher selves guide us to our bliss, guide us to our joy, guide us to our path. Guide us to alignment with our true authentic selves. As we unmask ourselves, how many masks do we put on? How do we pretend to be somebody based on other people's expectations? Our higher selves are simply our truest nature, our joy. Niha nahakitia tiarta shoshoko ota tiararia sahasaki tananare harska arhasahasiha kocha anananiratata. There's some serious ice here. Iki hatanahara tatikayatara. Nihakawaha hananira. Kisa atiara nahatakaria rahana resisi shashakaria no roko. It's an inch or two thick. Katiara na hatakatsa ata diera. Sawahaha kanahi. Kuchara na sisia katiara na hariarta. Kututo arna hatiara na rakarsa. Sahasisia kanana. We have more people coming up here. Kananiara tanana.
Hi.
Hello, glorious day.
Glorious day.
Niha kachiara harniarata. I don't know if you can see the swans. Natakariardanarasasa. I'll sit still for a moment. Kawatea tearna. Kacha atara harana. Again, I'll try. Maybe I can pause the video. Nohuko o rahata araskahi shahayati tiarna haka ishkoawa arihiska ishahayati yarna hahi kototu kona naharheti tiarna shoko o hasa itiara hanananiya ishahataka araharadhiya shakanananiara atakatakaryara. There we go. There are swans. Nihawa hatakatiara kotakahana hayata kashahayeti tiara na hasakaye kotananara hatakatira. Niha shaha atakaya nohoko o rahata araskahi shahayati tiarna haka ishkoawa arihiska ishahayati yarna hahi kototu kona naharheti tiarna shoko o hasa itiara hanananiya ishahataka araharadhiya shakanananiara atakatakaryara. Nihoko. So we'll pause again. Nihoko anan hariarata hatiyatata. So right in front of the swans, the water blessing. Nihoko ana arihatakaskanana iratata. Burr, burr. I invite you to join me in inviting and allowing the holy fire to flow into and around us all, in every way and everywhere and every when. And we enact the law of one, bringing all water to this here and now, in every way and everywhere and every when. And we ask the holy fire to flow into and around this water, blessing it, consecrating it, sanctifying it. Blessing it for one and all. And as every droplet of water seeps through my fingers, it blesses all water, everywhere, in every when, in every way. Because water is life, my friends. Atahnani haratikia tata, askana hata ariatata, shiata anaha katakuro, ura hata kaskanani isiata ata, iskana ariarana, isana ora haskahiatata. And so it is. Nihakananari, Takaliwari, Sonanahora Toto. All glory to God and to the holy fire, Niakawata ariatata. And thank you, my swan friends. Now as I try to get up and back away. As I turn around and I make the leap and keep my feet dry. Kasanahata Kananahari Herata Kasahanahi Kanania Ratatare Hara Kucha Anahara Hardigera
Naraskana Hariarata, Arskana Hayata. Simply gorgeous. Nihakaha Nananaratata. Nihaka Atatiaraha. Sohuko Anahayaha. Nahataya. Shukota Atananariaratata. As we spread our wings, Nihakana Niarata Hayata. Shukuho Sanahayaka. Ata Ananaharahi Saya. Kachisi Arihanananar Hatakai. Kutona Naharata Kananani Rata Ata Ata Sahanani Reata Shikawa Arayano Hoa.
And as I continue the walk, Nihakai Hananani Aratata, until the battery runs out, Nihosoko Nahari Hatitiara Kananani Aratana Kotu Uruhusana Hayata. There's moss, there's ferns popping up. Niokota Ananani Arata Iskahayasana. I was surprised. It was pretty chilly water, but my hand did not get as cold as Canandaigua Lake the other day. Nihakanana Harihata Nahiata Kashishia Nanahariato Konana Reharata Diarana. And in there somewhere is the swan's nest, Niokocha Hatatikiarata Kasananiarata Kihe. In the cattails, there is an abundance of life, even though it looks dead. Niakananata Kushahaya Tatiarana Hatsakananiaranahaya. I saw a beautiful hawk while pulling in. Kunananahatakati atarasana hiasako nihoka. As the swans are doing a dance of love, Nioka Hananiara Takayati. Kucha Anahateti Aranataka. Katishashaya Nananahara Takatakuro Roka Nihaka Nahara Hatierna Nihokotara Nananara Hatatiri Katanahara Takatinaniara Kucha Hanahata Tatira Nananahesakananiara Tata. As they do their dance, Nihokochaya, their dance of love, Niakacha, Isahananahaya Kitito, Kocha Hananahati, Kachauna Nanara Haratitiara Tatayaka, Kocha Atananara Hatakaskana Haratiara, Kocha Hanaha Hesiakai, Kotananara Tatiara Nahatakatana. So kututu aranahatakiti katihana harahateheya. Simply gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. Niakaha nananara tata. Nihaka atatiaraha Sohuko anahayaha Nahataya Shukota atananariaratata. As we spread our wings, Nihakana niaratahayata Shukuho sanahayaka Ata anananaharayisaya Kachisi arihanananar hatakai Kutonanaharatakatagara Kananani Rata Ata Ata Sahanani Reata Shikawa Arayano Hoa. Nihatanana Thank you, swans. Thank you for the reminders. Thank you for the beauty. Kawanananaria. Thank you for the love. Akahia sanananariarata. Nia kanananahata kanananahataki. Nihakatia ranate sakahia sawa. Ichoora kahana hisiara. Kachaharanaya. Kotor hurhana haskehi. Kachaara haraniar sakaye. Nioko awahaha he. Kacha ananariara. Kocha hata atahana hasisi. Kachihira. Nata arahata kanana. Breathing in the fresh air. Breathing in life. While witnessing life. Appreciating the new now. The new breath. The new season, the new year. What are you looking forward to? What are you planning? What are you creating? How are you letting your joy come forth? And are you listening to your heart when creating your joy? Nihoko ahawahahe sanahari. Yanaharahatkaha. Huka aihe. Kawacha anahe. Titiarata kaskahe sahanaha. Kuchu uhuha hawaianahi. Kachihisa nananareti. Kucha ananhaya titi tikaya takashasha. Hiso nananahara warati yacha arsanaha. Akahiara. Kaya cha atananara tekisa atakahara hata aditiarana. It's so hilarious how the geese are upside down, feeding off the bottom of the pond. Ikacha ananahisi siaya. It's also funny watching humans eat too. So hisa anani hisa kahia ta anani arataha. And right now I am feeding off the beauty. I'm feeding off the joy. I am feeding off the light. I'm feeding off the water. Basking in its glory. I'm basking in the gratitude of it all. Niko awahashia katatananharati kuchu ur hurata ta arahana herataka. Okay, so we're gonna Spirit says to wrap it up. We'll finish up with some light codes. Kiana ta arihisa kanana atatatira kanana hatati Nihaka anananihiarata. As we open our hearts to the beauty and the joys of life, Nihakachi arna hasakasasiya rutu, which opens our hearts to illuminate our true authentic selves. Nihakawa atatiara tukuna hahe. Kashishia tataniana nanara tata. Shuhua aka hasa iya. Being in the midst of the flow of the universe, the flow of beauty, the flow of joy, the flow of water. Water is formless. Nihakawa atatanananihiata. Kishahata arahatata. Iskonanahara tetioro rokototo. Water simply fills the vessel, fills the area. Niokohawatetiatatananiaratata. Shohuka. Nihakananahara hatakayataha. Shaya tatara. Shiakoa. Sananaharakata. So I thank you for joining me in my highest bliss, my friends. From my heart center to yours. Namaste, my friends. Hashakana hatitiarata. Araskana nahara haraskana nahoro. Ura haraskana harshishia. Utananara arakiartata. Good thoughts, good words, and good deeds to you, my friends. And make it a great day. Kaya anata arahasisiata kaya nanarayarata. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else?